It's Life and Time with Harry Slime, motherfucker. Alright, back in action, late night podding, a solo pod, a little bit different from what we're used to. Usually it's me and Josh, but Josh is missing in action. He was abducted by the Young Socialist Republican Alliance, and needless to say, we don't know if we're going to get him back. I'm just kidding, he's perfectly fine, he's just chilling. I think he was a little tired, and that's alright. But solo pod, we get to do some fun stuff. I wanted to check in. Harry Slime checks in, if you will. I've been, obviously we're at the new apartment. I'm up here in Dayton now. It's kind of fun. Dayton is kind of a weird place. It's a lot stranger than I expected it to be. Needless to say, there's been some weird stuff that's happened. One of the things that I thought was really violent / weird is I usually take a morning walk, and I've been getting up there in miles, not even gonna lie. Somewhere in the range of average 3 to 3.5, but I'll get up to I think once I got up to 7.62 miles. That's a lot of fucking walking. So I will walk in the mornings, and I rounded the corner around where my place is, and needless to say, there was a puddle of blood just chilling on the sidewalk. Just a big one. And I posted it on Instagram, so some of you probably saw it, but I never really did figure out what that was. People are like, it's East Dayton, so that's kind of what the deal is around here, but I really haven't seen any weird, crazy, violent shit happen, and I work second shift, so I tend to be up at all hours of the night, so it's not like I'm, going to bed at 9:30 or 10 o'clock or whatever. But yeah, that was kind of crazy. I did not expect to see that much blood so close to my home, but needless to say, we'll keep our fucking eyes open around here. But I've been doing, pretty well, working out a lot. This is now a fitness pod. I think I've been trying to knock out 35 push-ups a day, or maybe every other day, but honestly, I've been trying to do them as frequently as possible. Plus, I have a dumbbell here that I throw around, and along with the cardio from the walk, and I've been getting in shape. I think I'm the lowest weight that I've been at in a long time, a really long time. So, it's a lot of fun to just kind of do my thing. I'm kind of decompressing from the entire situation that I was in. I'm not going to get into it on the pod. That's my personal business, but needless to say, I'm, kind of getting in tune with me. Self-care, all that fun stuff that Mac Miller talked about, who ironically died of non-self-care. That sucks, dude. Sorry. But and living with Josh is pretty fucking cool. Obviously, the podcast I think has been really hilarious as of late, and he's been helping. He filmed some of the sketches, or that sketch that we did, and I think we're gonna start doing it on the my microphone, or not my microphone, but my headset, my headphone for the speaker. It's acting weird, but on Instagram, I think we're going to start doing it on the podcast page, but we've been doing Pitchfork Pals on Instagram Live with Shane from Colorado, so you got to tune in for that. It's a lot of fucking fun. The first episode was absolutely hilarious. It's on my Instagram page, and Harry Slime is dead. Just follow me if you're not following me on there, or if you are, watch it. It's fucking hilarious. We go into Kanye falling in love with the Jews again. What a cool fucking guy. He's finally back on the J train. I love it. I really do. And speaking of Kanye and some of the people that he used to hang out with, I mean, obviously the big news I'm recording this on Tuesday, the big news is that Trump got arrested. Oh, what are the fellas gonna do now? I mean, seriously, the reaction online has been pretty hilarious, because it's like, I mean, obviously you have like very bland libs just like jumping up and down with joy because they're basically their Darth Vader got taken out and they finally feel like they won. And then you have the Republicans who are just kind of bitching about it and whining from a variety of different angles about it. It's kind of crazy. I mean, 34 felony counts. I didn't expect it to be that big. I didn't expect it to be that, like, I thought maybe like anywhere from like 5 to 10. I didn't know they were going to throw, and I guess it makes sense, you know, but like, yeah, no, they really threw the fucking book at that dude. And yeah, a lot of it seems to be for like weird, shady business practices, which is kind of interesting. I think that, you know, given his history of what is kind of, you know, what has been said about his business practices, you know, I don't know. I mean, the guy runs, you know, a lot of companies, but a lot of people at that level do some really creepy, scary shit. So, you know, it really wouldn't surprise me. I mean, I will say one thing that I think is really funny about this whole situation is the fact that, like, everybody thinks that it's like, well, I don't want to say everybody, but some people seem to think that it's the Democrats that really got a win on this, when in reality, I think it's much more along the lines of the Republican Party just not wanting anything to do with him, which is very fuck 'em and chuck 'em of the Republican Party. And I again, however you believe about it, you know, or feel or whatever, that's up to you. That's on your own thing. But like, it is kind of just like, no, you kind of dick rode this dude for, you know, 4 or 5 years, and now that like now that it's really kind of coming down to the wire, you seem to have you know, really tossed this dude out to the fucking wolves. And I mean, I can definitely see a situation where he gets prosecuted and them just running a fucking field day on this dude. I mean, it really doesn't surprise me, because like, why wouldn't they? I mean, I know for a fact that New York is a very Democrat heavy state, and I mean, it's not like they're not out for blood. That's for fucking sure. So I mean, it's going to probably end pretty badly if you're a fan of Trump. And I mean, I think that DeSantis is probably going to have to play this weird like kind of balance where he's, you know, I'm here and I believe in the law and all that fun stuff, but he can't go too far, because like, he does kind of need the Trump voters in order to beat sleepy Joe Biden in the election. So it's going to be fun to watch the Republican Party like distance themselves, but also try to like curtail those voters, which will be very, very fun to see. I can't wait for the political campaign ads, like, because like that's the thing that like, That's what leftists really I fucked up my glasses there, but that is what leftists don't really understand about the Republican Party is that there is kind of a division in the Republican Party. They all kind of vote the same, but I don't think that they fight as amongst themselves as much as the left and liberals and such do. But I will say this, like there is like a divide between like the polo shirt and khaki pant wearing Republicans and then the like shit kicker fucking, redneck kind of blue collar vibe Republicans. And they don't really get along. They're very different because like the polo shirt khaki wearing Republicans kind of like look down upon them. Not that this is like, surprising for anybody who's been around the different types of white people in the world, but like the kind of khaki collared shirt wearing white Republicans kind of look down upon the, more redneck blue collar, good old boy style Republicans in a way that's just very, it's very Tory-ish, to kind of bring the British into this, but it's kind of funny. They don't like each other, and it's going to be interesting to see what the Republicans actually do to get those votes. I hope they like a political campaign ad where like a guy who like just finishes up mudding and then he's at the gas station and like he looks over at the other like gas pump and there's like a guy in like he's in a truck but it's in like a clean Ford or something like that, and like they both just kind of like nod and like have the silent agreement between each other, and then it just says like vote DeSantis. I'm not completely against that, I think that all in all, but maybe that's not really a bad idea. The real fun thing that I've been thinking about, from this whole situation, obviously Trump in prison. So a guy like that, I have a little bit of jail. I don't have prison experience. I have jail experience. And I mean, I can imagine if he does go to jail, he goes to maybe like the kind of white collar prison that Martha Stewart went to back in the day. I do think it would be kind of funny if he's allowed to take his Secret Service into the jail. I would be very, 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 very into that. Just to see that he just hangs out behind this. Because that was something I noticed today when he got arrested, is like he, like as soon as he technically entered the courthouse, he was under arrest from like the, whatever county fucking prosecution. And it's like, does that mean the Secret Service guy comes with him? Like does he just hang out like in the jail? Like what's going on here? What do they do? I'm very curious about that. So yeah, if he does go to prison, does that mean that he actually gets to like, have his security guard? Because if he has the security guard, that changes everything. It's a Secret Service dude. It's a guy that's like trained professionally to kill people. Like he's gonna, oh fuck. But I mean, he can't beat up like 8. They could send like 8 people. I mean, it's not like they have anything else. That's a real fucking conundrum. Trump would have to join, like he'd have to join the neo-Nazis. He really would. Like there's no other way around it. He's gonna have to join a prison gang, and it's probably gonna be like, what is he gonna join? The fucking Bloods, the Crips? Okay, yeah. Like we'll see when that happens. So he's gonna have to join the fucking dude. And honestly, they're probably gonna love the fuck out of him in there. like what? He's fucking here. He's one of the king. Like fucking. And they are going to, and I'm not even saying Trump is a Nazi, but like what? The Nazis aren't going to be like, okay, this is kind of cool. Yeah, no, like they're He's fucking German, dude. They're gonna love the only like German. I don't want to say only, but like, well, I don't know. Like he might. I'm not sure. That's actually a really good question. I know JFK is the only Catholic president, which really kind of explains why he fucks so much. Boom. But yeah, Trump in prison, that's a lot of fucking fun. I mean, there's the obvious thing of him dropping the soap in the shower, but that feels very like Resistance Libby. Like I like to imagine him, taking shit on and he becomes like a kingpin. He becomes the president of jail. So stupid. That would be kind of fucking fun if Trump became the president of jail. He's just hanging out in there. He's got a little crown. That'd be fun. Speaking of jail/prison, Trump's going in. Andrew Tate got out. The fucking Alpha King, the Sigma King. Okay, like here's the thing. Like I am ambivalent about Trump, but I really don't like Andrew Tate. And it's not even because of the the stuff with like the sexual assault that's obviously bad, or his his cult following of like hyper masculine moronic meatheads. For me, I don't know. I just have spent time around that type of guy. I feel like a lot of us have. Oh shit, JBR in the motherfucking house, dog. Shit, we're chilling. Yeah. Hey, Josh, I want to know which chipmunk would suck my dick the best.
Fuck, man. My quick initial reaction is Theodore because he loves to make people happy. But I feel like Simon's got a lot to prove. Alvin will do it bad just to prove that he can. So he's straight out. I think it depends on the day. I think it's kind of a Kramer Costanza situation, Same thing. If one of them's on some weird shit and it's just a bad day, it's a bad day. But it'll be one of them.
Oh, also, you don't have to say anything for this. I hope you just laugh, but I am really excited about the possibility of Trump being president of jail. Nobody gives him that. He just automatically assumes the title, and for some reason, everybody just goes along with it. Hell yeah, brother. Enjoy your ciggy, friend. Yeah, but anyway, sorry. Back to Tate being out of jail. He's posting those. I mean, his Twitter account's been fucking weird as of late. But he posted that video of him just pacing in his fucking bedroom. Maybe not bedroom. It was his living room or whatever. And it's just some weird ass fucking caption. Which I have to say something. If you haven't seen it, go on Andrew Tate's Twitter. It's on there. It's one of his go to the media. It's a him in like black sweatpants or gray sweatpants. Just kind of pacing back and forth in a room. And look, fine, I'm gay. All right. You know what? I'm gay. I love cock. Fine, whatever. But with the whole like gray sweatpants challenge thing, I have to say Andrew Tate fails the gray sweatpants challenge because you do not see a fucking thing. And like he's walking, there's a lot of shots of that area. You should be able to clearly see outprint of some dick. There's nothing fucking there. And like the funny thing is about it is that when you compare it to fucking Kevin Gates just trolled the internet and really put an image in my head that was a lot, but he just took a picture of him wearing some like gray sweatpants style things, and I mean, it looks like he's smuggling a fucking cucumber. It's fucking absurd. I mean, I can't even really believe it. So Andrew Tate, not a part of the Big Dick Gang. I like this, and so and I got to be honest, that doesn't make his like I don't think that makes his case against sexual assault any longer, because it's just like yeah, like those women that he was like, he probably, because of his money, he probably does attract a certain type of woman who likes like money and big dicks. Not saying a lot of women don't like that, I'm not saying that, but he probably attracts that type of woman. And then they see the money and they're like, okay, cool, I'm on board, yay. And then, you know, if he's pulling out a little thimble, you know, they're gonna want to leave. There's other rich dudes with big dicks. Like it's there. It definitely is there. So, I mean, shit. It doesn't look well for him. Andrew Tate failing the goddamn gray sweatpants challenge. It does not look good. So, Andrew Tate, maybe you should go back into jail. Maybe the king dog, Trump, should come out of jail. Honestly, it'd be kind of fucking cool if he did. Like, I don't think they're making him stay in jail. There's no way he's like, I'm sure they probably like let him go out on bail, or maybe it's like one of those situations where he like didn't even have to fucking go into the actual jail, which we gotta wait. We have to wait and, you know, give it time before we find out if he's going to be president of jail. And that's really the best thing that could possibly happen. Josh laughed. He knows. He agrees. So here's the thing. Trump, if you do become president of jail, you gotta hook up. Like, I think there's like a bunch of like Brooklyn drill rappers. I know you might be in the Nazi party, but like, bro, you gotta link up with them. All right. Or what? Oh my God. What if like, what if like Trump, damn, dude, I do kind of wish Trump would go to the high security prison and he hangs out with the Boston Marathon bomber. It's just, I don't think they'd have anything in common, but man, just to put those two in the room together, just hate fucking each other. Oh, I love it. I really do. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Nice little solo cast. I like doing these. I really hope you enjoy them as well. I think I might try to slip in some more solo cast here soon, you know, because we kind of, you know, a nice little mix, a nice little change. I apologize also for the episode coming out late. Just got busy dealing with some shit, and, you know, unfortunately, like, here's the thing. It doesn't have anything to do, like, when we were still doing the audio podcast, our, you know, the load times and like the ability to make an episode really didn't take that long. And now that I'm like doing like video edits and stuff, it's not like a crazy amount of time. But I will say I have like a potato ass laptop that's just kind of mid, and it takes forever to like download video and then export video and do all types of shit like that. So we have to account for that. So, you know, sometimes, like, you know, if we're, usually the schedule will do like a Sunday or a Monday night, like, record, but I ended up having to work Sunday. So it's a lot of just loading up and then sitting there and letting my computer run for hours upon end. So, hey, you want to help with that? Start giving us money for the show. Lots of money. Hey, treat this episode and every episode that we do like that Radiohead album where they like let you pay whatever you wanted to pay for it. And, some people would give $5, some people would give 500. You give us 500, okay? That's the most important part. We want money, all right? You And here's the fun part. Just thinking about this with Radiohead, this is more of a Pitchfork Pals thing, but who cares? Like, do you can you get the lazy eye fixed? I mean, I feel like Tom York is rich enough to where that can't be like out of the possibility. Maybe he does it for aesthetic choice, like to look weird. I don't know. That's a really good question. Maybe instead of like annoying him by trying to get him to sign a copy of Pablo Honey, maybe you should ask him if he's ever thought about getting his lazy eye fixed with surgery. See if he's super into that question. See if he's a big fan of you coming up and asking that. Oh man, it's got to be really fun to annoy Tom York. That's got to be really fucking enjoyable. Like, there's no way that doesn't suck. Like, I like Radiohead as a band, but like, yeah, like, what are you not gonna annoy Tom York? I mean, yeah, that's what you annoy Tom York. You annoy Phil Collins. You annoy Van Morrison. You annoy Glenn Danzig for sure. You annoy Eddie Vedder. You annoy, let's see here, Steve Vai, definitely. And while you're at it, annoy Yingwei Malmsteen. Yeah. Annoy, you know what? Annoy Stevie Nicks. Because I think that's worth it. Annoy Lil Sims. She's cool, but actually don't annoy Lil Sims. But annoy FKA Twigs. Yeah. Annoy FKA Twigs. Annoy Sonic Youth. Definitely like that. Like Sonic Youth. I like that band. Like, I'm a fan of it, but like, those dudes seem, and chick, seem like the most pretentious fucking assholes on the planet. And I mean, if anybody's seen the Nardwuar where like they're all like super shitty to Nardwuar, Sonic Youth is, and then like they come back and like he kind of calls them out on it, and they don't even apologize. They just still continue to be pretentious dicks. And it also reminds me of there's a great Instagram account called Bathos Country. He's like a good shit poster, really, but he's like an LA art guy, and he told me about like dealing with like Kim Gordon and Thurston Moore and how big of pricks they were back in the 90s. So like, honestly, fuck both of them. Fuck Kim Gordon. Fuck Thurston Moore. Sonic Youth is cool, but like, there's no reason for you to be like that shitty. There really isn't. Like, it's not. I mean, it is that great of a band, but just be nicer. Just be good people. It's not hard. Okay? That's the farewell message for this podcast, all right? Just be nicer as people, all right? Thurston Moore, Kim Gordon, Tyler the Creator. I'm not sure if you're really mean, but Trump, you're going to have to be nice because you have to influence people, and I think Andrew Tate should just be nice, just because, just because that guy really needs it. He really needs to just be nice. Anyways, we got a quick little sponsorship here. Give me 1 second. Hey there, it's motherfucking Steve the Queef. And I'm the leader of the Young Socialist Republican Alliance. And we're calling you to join our ranks. We need you to get up off the couch, stop smoking dabs, stop playing Elden Ring, stop having gay sex, stop just generally being a layabout, and come join the Young Socialist Republican Alliance. We have fun, okay? We party. We do cool things. We enjoy ourselves. We make fun of people. And we're definitely not fascists.